Good afternoon, my people at home, my brothers, my sisters, my fathers, my mothers. Uh, I want to believe all our land is cool, all the parts, all these aspects, all the areas of our land is cool today. I want to believe Ugbo is cool and peaceful. I want to believe my hair is cool and peaceful. I want to believe Aheri is cool and peaceful. And I want to believe Etika is cool and peaceful. Happy day to you. Good day to you all. My regards to the elders, my regards to the young fellows, my regards to the children of our land, and my regards to the king, my regards to the kings, my regards to the valleys, my regards to all leaders in our lands, and all the dwellers and the peaceful people, those that are happy with peace of our land in Ilaje. I want to show my regards to all of you. Thank you so much for always being there for us, always be there for our land. Thank you so much. I have come on the program again today, uh, Ilaje Trumpet, which I, your son, Folarin Kunembu, is the anchor. I want to say thank you so much for always having me on the program. Uh, and I'm here again to discuss with you so that we talk together, we reason together. And I believe our land will keep growing. Our land will not uh, go downward. It will be developing. Developing. Thank you so much. As we are doing that, let me quickly also um, remind us that whatever we are doing here is not to castigate or condemn anybody, but it's just to guide ourselves right and to help us in what we should be doing to get our land growing so that the world, because the world is looking at us, the people of the world are looking at us, we're the focus of the people uh, these days, and we have to do things well in a way that people will see us as people who are, are not people who do not show regard for peaceful society. And people will not see us as people who, or what do I call us now, that are not civilized. People who guide against civilization. No, we have to do things in a way that people will say these ones, they know what they are doing. Wọn kì í ṣe ara oko. Are you getting that now? That is why I'm starting again with this Mama Salawa Beni songs again, just to say we love our land. Ilaje, look at them. No one, nowhere like Ilaje land scene. I've traveled here and there. Ilaje land is the best, and we have to work towards that. That Ilaje land will not be tainted. Ilaje land will not be dented. The image of Ilaje land will not be dented, will not be uh, damaged. No one like mother to me. Thank you, Mama. We are here this day again on the program Ilaje Trumpet. We have a lot of things to do today, but we will just make things Also, how do we use that slang? Snappy. That we are not going to waste our time too, because uh, it is said in our this thing aborola ń sọ fún ọmọlúwàbí tó bá dénú ẹ̀ yóò dòdìdì. A word is enough for the wise. I don't think we should until we spend the whole day on a program before we know what you should be doing. Ilaje said is "Èṣe pípẹ́ noko la fi ń rí ṣèkú." That is it. And that is why we're here today on the program again, Ilaje Trumpet, to help one another, to discuss and to reason together. That is it. Once again, I am your son, Folarin Kudaimbu. We are continue on the program, and everything I believe is going to work well for us today. Let me start with this special song. This special song, because in Nigeria land we believe to give ourselves the best, the best things. Great. Thank you, Adams. We will continue from there. You see, today, that's why I started with that song, talking about give me your children the best. Because it's whatever, it's like when you are talking about inputs and outputs, it's how you lay your bed, that is how you lie on it. And our children will give them the best. That is that is what we input in them. And from there we have good outputs from them. With that song, I'm going to the topic of today, and the topic is all about education. Education of our children in Ilaje land. I think we all know what education is all about. I know we have what we call informal and formal education. Either informal or formal education, education is all about teaching and learning. And from there, knowledge is acquired. Means you give out, that is teaching, that is outputs and outputs. Well, when the person you are teaching is receiving that, is getting what you are teaching him or her, is learning something. That is, and from there, input is coming in. from there again, is still going to give that back to the society. Education uh, is all about acquisition of knowledge. The person you are imparting on that person, the knowledge you have already acquired, you are imparting it on another person, and that other person is acquiring that knowledge. That is education for you. And I've seen that one of the best things we can give to our children, we can give to the world, we can give to our land. Because a society without education, you see people behaving anyhow. Are you getting that now? I know there are family education. I know there is what we call informal education. Informal education is necessary in the sense that what you are teaching your children from your home will be something uh, that that can be identified with, something that one can identify himself with. It's not that when you are educating your children from home, you'll be teaching them what is wrong. No. Education comes about acquiring knowledge, good knowledge. When you say good education, about acquiring knowledge of what is good, what is going on in the society. So that when you have to learn what is going on around you or in the society, you will be able from there, after getting that education, you will be able to uphold good quality, add to your society. It is funny when you think some people are educated, but what they bring to the society is another thing entirely. So is the opposite of that. That's why you see sometimes when you see people, uh, you can easily differentiate between an educated person and someone who's not educated. Yeah, we don't. You should not find it funny what I'm saying. When I say education is very necessary on our land, I mean because the quality of education, when we start see the quality of that education in individual, you know that this person is educated or this person is not educated. An educated person will bring good things that will help the society. We bring peace to the society. We obey justice. We do things. We not do things that is against peace, the peace of the land. That is why education is very, very necessary. Let me stop a bit here. Go by with this song from the Nigerian artists, the actress and the actresses and the actors of Nigerian Hollywood. Let me play this. I know this song was first sung by uh, uh, one of our Nigerian singers, but now this is another form of it from the Nollywood. It's a song I love you, the celebrity, Nollywood celebrities. Yes, someone, uh, I think it was first sung by maybe Fumi Olajubu. A fun song like that, I can still remember. But I'm playing it from the Nigerian Hollywood now. Can you see? I'm still going to sing it again. I'm still going to play it again. You can see the someone who is not educated that is what they are trying to say. An uneducated person will be doing things that uh, is not okay. Things that we find it difficult to mention in the society because of the way the things that are bad. Let me just make it that way so that I don't need to even trying to beautify that. People, an uneducated person, what they will be doing will be abnormal, will be things that are not good in the society. Casey said those that have no education, those that have no education, what they'll be doing is that they will be among the thieves, they will be among the people that's disturbing the peace of the land. Thieves, what do we call them? Kidnappers, and all those things. Those are the forms. But sometimes it's funny when some people say they're educated, you still find them doing those things. Are you getting that now? Those are the things we are trying to say, we are trying to talk against in our land. When you say, you're a member of our land, and when we find you doing things that are not okay, we tell you to get education. Are you getting that now? We are not saying without a formal education that someone will not live his life, but at the same time, formal education is also necessary. It's also good in whatever we're doing. It's helpful. Yeah, it is helpful. We have to call a spade a spade. We've seen those ones that do not get formal education that still do well in the society. We know. But we can talk of exception when we see some of those people like that. You see, education is very necessary in whatever we're doing. It's beyond getting quick riches. It's beyond acquiring properties, possessions, and all those things. No. An educated person in the society make that society conducive. You see, education, let me talk about some of the qualities of education. Education makes society conducive and makes things to be easily acquired. Education, when you're dealing with educated person, communication will be easily understood. We talk about you enjoy communication. You know what uh, the essence of communication. Education. When we talk about the Ilaje land, we need education, real education. It's not all this politicized kind of education. That's because of politics. We don't know what we are doing again. We don't know our right from the left. We don't know what is justice. We don't know injustice. And with essence of education on our land, we need to start seeing that. If we have not started seeing it, or we are no longer seeing it, it means education is getting is fading on our land. If we had seen it before and now we are not seeing it again, it means education is fading on our land. The people that are left on our land, they are not educated, and it's not good for our land. It's not going to help our land, because education also is one of the qualities of education is that you can entrust things in the hand of an educated person. But where there is no education, even if you build a mansion, that mansion within few days, within few months, that mansion will be destroyed because of lack of education. Elijah, can we hear that? Education, importance of education. You get that? education is very important. If I start telling us some importance of education, we ourselves will know. Education is not a type of things that you can hide. You can't hide education. And where there is education, there is development, there is beauty. There are good qualities, there are good attributes. Education comes with good attributes. And that is why it's necessary on our land. We have to make that compulsory that our children are educated. That's why the first song I played then was saying, give your son, your children, the best thing. And one of that is education. If you think you can give your children or your child anything best without education, that thing will be mismanaged. Will not last the quality things you have given to your children. The best thing you can give to your children in this life is education. I do tell people, I know we like religion so much. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm telling you, I find it difficult sometimes to separate religion from education. I want to even compare the two, that one is better and one is better. If you want me to choose, I know there's God. God is real. I must not speak against that. But if you want me to choose between the two, I will first choose education. I know God is real. I don't need to go about religion before I know there's God. My God is always with me and I serve Him. But I don't need to put religion on my head before I know that there's God. Education is something, once you start seeing education, God can do all things. And also, education has no limit. Because when you talk about education, God is also in education. I don't even know why we should think we now start, what was I say? Education and religion will now start competing with each other on our land. No, they should go together. There should be nothing like competition between education and serving God. Yeah, I don't want to use religion. Maybe I should use piousness, being pious, piety. You get that now? Ah, education is very necessary. It's very important on our land, in our land, and in the life of our children. Give your child the best thing, and that is education. Let me continue with Ekodara Pupo. Thank you. Good. Can you see? Those are the qualities of education. I want you to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Olajubu and Nigerian Hollywood actors and actresses. Can you see? Those are the qualities of education. Education comes with beautiful things, comes with glory, comes with development, come with what do you call it? Enjoyment. Come with yeah, come with all good things, good qualities. But that is what he has differentiated educated uh, and uneducated people. That's what the Nollywood uh, singers now just differentiated. They've said if you have gone to school, you get education, you will be enjoy. There will be enjoyment for you. That is what it means. But that means you can get to anywhere. There will be no limitation for you. That's what they are just saying. But someone who is not educated, they're saying there will be difficulties. They are limited to uh, an extent. Are limited to an extent, in the sense that there will be limitation for them. There will be some things, some places they may not be able to go. They may not be able to get to. But when you're educated, no limitation for you. And that is why we have to make it necessary on our land that all our children are educated. It's not something. These days, now, I don't even think we should still be having, we should still have uh, some of these areas in our land where there will be no schools, where will be no, um, what is that? No access to formal education. Ilaje, we have to think about education. We have to value education so that suffering on our land, we stop. We can stop suffering. Like this our King of Zion has said, me why you ya. I get that now. And he's also said, let me play one of his songs, So Far See. King of Zion, Debo, King Debo Jubilee. Can make bad mommy. That is what education will do. God forbid. God forbid. Anybody who is trying to hinder you from getting education is an enemy. See that person as an enemy. Oh, so fussy, so fussy, so fussy, so oh, so fussy, so fussy, so fussy, oh, so fussy, so fussy, so fussy, oh, so fussy, so fussy, thank you, the king. You continue from there. Uh, that is education for you. Where there's no education, there will be mark of suffering. When there's no education, there will be suffering. But where there's education, even if there's suffering, there before that education, if there was suffering before education, once education comes in, that suffering will go away. And on our land, I don't even want to see any symbol, any mark of suffering. We don't need that. That is why, because we are not created to be suffering. We Elijah people, we are not created to be suffering. Some of the suffering we must still be experienced in one way or the other, just because we are not educated. Some of us are not, because we have not chosen education. God Himself, the Creator, has deposited good things on our land that will make us never to suffer, never to experience hardship. But because of lack of education, we may begin to waste those things, lose those things. We may be unable to even uh, actualize those things. We may be unable to discover those things. Yeah, God has already deposited that on our land. But you see, that's what I'm saying. When there's anybody you've seen, you found around you that is advising you against education, or in one way or the other is uh, blocking you from getting education, that person, either what, no matter how that person is to you, is your enemy. You have to go away from that individual. You have to separate yourself from that individual, because education is the best. Is the best, and we have to acquire that. We need to help all our children to acquire education. Why I'm pleading with our parents, because our parents, we should not say some of us were unable to get that education. That's because of that we are going to hinder our children from acquiring education, acquiring knowledge through education. It's bad if we do that. It's bad. We should not hear of that among our people in Nigeria. If you were unfortunate, then you could not acquire that knowledge, you could not get education. Allow your child or your children to get education. I know there are some other things we can do, natural things that we can do on our land where we start getting money. But that does not, we should not use that one to disturb our children from getting education. I think we are getting that. We all love good things, but when we are now do that, we want to do that without education, it will result in another thing. It will result in failure, whereby it will lead to regret. I'm talking to us today. I know we are good people in Ilaje land, and we are wise people. We easily understand things. We easily uh, understand things, and when an information is disseminated, it's not difficult for us to try to absorb what is being disseminated. I education. We should not play with education on our land. Ilaje people, we have a lot of things to benefit from. But without our education, people from outside will be the one getting those benefits. When I'm saying acquiring education, we should acquire education. It's not that I pass through school. No. Some people pass through these schools, but they are still sort of good education. Once you have passed, but a good education also will come through schools. I know there is informal education. While we are getting the informal education, we should also try to get the formal education. We should not no we should not be uh or what should I say? We should not be found wanting in getting the two. Get formal get informal education. Get formal education. Let's do that another. And also I'm pleading with our government from the local level, from the regional level, from the states level, from the central level, federal level, and others. They should always keep helping us. We should not keep politicizing things. And our politicians have to be careful. If you've acquired your own education and you've got, or some of you have not even got good education, you should not use that to disturb the peaceful society that we need to acquire education. We need to enjoy education. And we need for education. The politicians should be warned. Don't take education for granted. We should not leave our society that's to that level where education will be taken for granted. We start looking for a way to destroy education. Our politicians, we have to be warned. We have to talk to one another and let us encourage one another to be educated. Let me play that, continue with that King Debo Jubilee because we're still leaving the podium for today. That is okay. That is why I've sent it as warning. Anyone doing that, I'm not really saying our politicians are bad to that level that we are looking for a way to destroy education. No, I'm not saying that. But I know some of this power uh, is already committed in the hand of the politicians, the government people. That they are they have that power to reduce the what should I say, the qualities of education. That's what I was saying. We should not be the one destroying education on our land because of anything, either because of our ambition, because of anything we want to achieve, so that would not uh, backfire on the society and disturb the peace of the society. Today we have talked on it about education, and I know we are going to do better next time. Oh, super seas, Tani mo ṣe yóò Ọlọ́run. Oh, so fussy, so fussy. We have not offended anybody. But when there is no education, we start thinking that things are that way bad. Bye bye. When there is education, then we start saying all those things. Ọlọ́run ayọ̀ mi o. Thank you, sir. Uh, that is education. When we get education, we start seeing good things on our lands. And that is what I have for us today. We should not take education for granted on our land. Let's encourage all our children to get education. So that sorrow will be erased completely on our land. Our land will become developed society. Before I go, I have to show my special regards for the program coming up Unugbo land these few days we have in this month. I think Ugbo land, the Equator Ugbo Kingdom, will be marking their days in the next few days, maybe I think 13th of February, while Ugbola also either 15 or 16 will be marking their own day too. Congratulations to you all. Your anniversary will be peaceful and great things, development, greater things will start happening after the celebrations, after your anniversaries. Thank you, Ugbo people. Congratulations to you, Ugbola, Ugbo Kingdom at large, and everybody in Ilaje land, because we are one. When you talk about Ugbo, we are all one. Mahin, we are one. Aheri, we are one. Etikan, we are one. We are all Ilaje. You get that now? What? The peace of Ugbo is also the peace of Aheri. The peace of Aheri is also the peace of Mahin. The peace of Mahin is also the peace of Etikan. We are one. The peace of Etikan is also the peace of the whole Ilaje land. We are one, no segregation. And that is how we should be working towards our own greater heights. Not that we start creating segregation. Thank you so much for today. Before I go, let me leave us with this our King of Zion again, King Debo Jubuye. With education, anything suffering, anything we are, will be erased in our land. We start enjoying, we start getting the benefit of that education. We start getting the benefit of being Ilaje people, because God has deposited good resources on our land. That deposited things that will make us better enjoy, live without hardship. But if you don't get education, the outsiders will be the one enjoy those things. Thank you so much. Memo wayoya, wono o wayoya. Yeah, let's get education to get rid of suffering. Bye bye. Ayé tí mo wá yìí, mo wá jáyé tèmi. Yeah. Mi ò wá bọ̀ ìṣòro bàbá lónìí. Memo. Memo wa yuya. Ajo mane. Memo wa yuya. Memo wa yuso. Memo wa yuya. Ajo mane. Today, thank you so much, Dr. King David Ojibwe. Today, that is the for today's program, Essence of Education, and we've discussed that today, and we have to take it home that all our children and we ourselves will need education, and let's work towards that. I still remain your child, your son, Folari Kudahimbu. Thank you so much. I'm leaving us with this Kodara Popo. Uh,
Education is the key, I want the whole bunch. School is fun, learning improves you. Specialize in structures to see through. A couple of the proof, learning in the schools. Parents, guidance, no excuse. Our teachers are bright, our students are bright. Look us like a project, our future is bright. I'll be a doctor, wanna be a lawyer. I'll be an engineer, wanna be a teacher. And educate those after me. I'll be a postman, master enforcer. Eradicate corruption in Nigeria. Mathematically sound kids, biologically smart kids. Martial arts, take up for the kids to lead a life of legacy.
Read your book.